Morning in Albuquerque. So it's a little bit late for me. I got up at 5, but then I just messed around. Oh, Blue, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kick you, man. I'm sorry. Oh, I know. It's exciting because it's a dog. I know. Hey, it's okay. Do you want a treat? Huh? Do you want a treat? I got a treat. I got treats. Hey, I got treats. You want a treat? Sit down. Come here. Sit down. You want a treat? Hold on. I'll give you a treat. If you're good, I'll give you a treat. Here we go. Come here. Sit down. I got a treat right here. Here's a treat. Here we go. Right here. Treat. Right here. Look. See? Good dogs get treats. Yeah, you want a treat. You gotta just be very good and sit down. There you go. See? Yeah. You guys, it's just another dog. You met him before. Remember? No? I know. It's hard to remember if you don't meet people all the time. Okay, here we go. That one's for you. This one's for you, and that one's for you, Blue, that one's for you. Okay, there we go. There you go. All right, come on. Let's go. We'll keep walking. We'll do some more walking, and then we'll do some more treat giving, and it'll be a good time. All right, come on. Let's go. Here we go. This is a cool day. It's one of those days. It's like it starts out cool. Like it's about like it started out. It was 30 when I woke up. I think it's about 35 now. But like I'm already starting to like get hot. Like it hasn't broken 40 degrees yet, and I'm starting to get too hot. And I'm just wearing a hoodie. Look. I'm just wearing a hoodie. That's it. Like just a hoodie and some pants. Like nothing special, and I'm already getting freaking hot. So might have to ditch the hood. And I do have my bag with me, which means I can take off. I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt under here. I could take that off and put it in the bag, and it would work just fine. Come on, let's go. And I think we could have, with some treats. That was a really, really obvious example of what's called barrier aggression, where the dogs, since they're not allowed to meet, they assume that the other person is dangerous, and they're interpreting their owner's actions as defensive, and that they're trying to be they need to be protected, and so the dogs are reacting by being by showing an aggressive stance, whereas it could have easily been gotten rid of. We could have got rid of that whole diffuse that whole situation by simply letting the dogs have some treats together, and just get to know each other a little bit. If I just let my dogs off the leash, and let everybody have some treats, everything probably would have been fine. They've met before and everything was fine. It's just treats solve everything, and letting leashes are problems. They don't solve anything. They just make dogs aggressive. It's just a fact of the way their minds work. They are misinterpreting what's going on, and they're trying to protect you because they think that's what you want, and it's not what you want. And so the more you let your dogs meet other dogs, and introduce good positive things like treats and pets and all that kind of stuff, and you'll have different situations. Blue's got a thing in his foot, I think. Let's see. Hold on, Blue. I'll get it right there. I see it. I got it. There you go, man. There you go, buddy. Jeez, look at that one. I don't know. There we go. Look at that one. That's a where'd it go, man? What the hell? What just happened? That's a big one. Yeesh, those things suck, man. Getting those in your foot. Ouch. 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 Oh, that's what happened. It went upside down again on me. Why does it do that? I don't understand why it does that. It goes upside down on me. Alright, I don't see anybody on this side, so I'm just gonna let them go. I'm gonna let them go run around for a minute. Let them go run around and have some fun for a minute. Come on, let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on, let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on, Blue. Come on, man, let's go. Come on. Let's get these dogs out for a little bit of a run, huh? Yeah, that's what we're here for. We're here for the dogs. This isn't for me. This isn't for anybody. This is to make society better. Like I walk my neighbor's dog, and and she helps me out with stuff sometimes when I need it, and we watch out for each other, and by getting the dogs at their exercise that they need to what it does is it wears them out. It tires them out so that they're tired. Hey, come here. Come on. Come on. Hey, come here. Come here. Stay over here. Stay over here. Thank you. I know you're wound up, Roxy. Yes, Roxy's all wound up. Yes, she is. Look at her go, man. Look at her go, Blue. Go get her. What are you doing, man? She is going crazy. That's what this is like. This is why dogs need to go for walks every day, because look at all this energy that they have. This is a 9-month-old dog, and she is full of energy. She needs to run. She needs to get that energy out. She needs to work it off, you know what I mean? And so that's what I do, is I bring them out here, and I try and get them as much exercise as I can, because that way when we get them back home, dogs that have been out and exercised, they're more well behaved. You know what I mean? They listen. So they listen to you better. They sleep better. They don't need to find a way to get. No. Come on, this way. Let's go. Come on, this way. They don't go and try and find other ways to get no, Roxy! No! Come on, go this way. Go that way. Go on, go. Leave this dog alone. Go. Let's go. So then they see what now they don't go. They won't go out looking for this sort of they're not looking for social interactions. They're getting them. I give them the social interactions that dogs need. Dogs need social interactions. So that's why I have 4 of them. Come here. It's treat time again. Treat time. It's treat time again. Yeah. Here it is. Treat time again. Yeah. Come here. What are you doing, Roxy? What are you doing? Want your treat? Come here. Stay over here. It's treat time. Oh, I know you're such a good girl. Yes, you're such a good girl. What is wrong with this bag? Why can't I get into it? I hate plastic bags. They're annoying. I wish I could just dump all of the stuff in here, but if I do that, then it gets all dried out, which sucks. That's no good. Hey, that's for Blue. Here, I'm gonna give you a heart. I'm gonna give you one of these. I'm gonna give you a bone. Blue, do you want one of these? You want one of those? Here, I got something for you. Hey, wait. I got more, just a little bit more for each of you, okay? One more for each of you. One more, one more. Let me find it. Let me find them. Let me find them. Where are they? Here we are. We got one. Where's the other ones? Where's the other ones? Where are they? They're here. I've got them. I've got them. I just got to find them. Two. And where's the third one? Come on, number 3. There we go. There's number 3. There we go. That's for Blue. That's for you. And that's for you. Okay, everybody, wait and stay. Stay. I got to get you guys hooked back up so that I can get you down to the street safely. Okay? So that's what this is all about. This is the secret path that I like to take, so I can get the dogs some exercise without running into any idiots who don't know that dogs need to run and play. And then, okay, here we go. Somebody's calling me, but I don't know who or why. And when I'm in this mode, it doesn't show me who's calling at all. I don't even know how to answer the phone. So I just let it ring and hope that I don't need to talk to them. I usually call them back after the stream. 'Cause I don't even know. Like, I've tried to answer it before and I don't know how to find it. It just it doesn't show up anywhere. I'm not sure exactly what going into the stream mode does, but it makes it something happen. So let's switch back to the dogs. So there we go. Hey, yeah, I forgot if the road worked. There's not going to be any peacocks today unless there are some over here. I don't see any right now. There's horses over there, but you can't see them from here. I have to go over there and climb. I have to, me and Lady used to go over there. We would walk down past that fence and we'd walk down, but then we'd always have to turn around and come back because you can't get across down here. It's just too deep. Can you guys, come on, let's go. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come on, come on. They get it stuck. They get stuck in these weird spots and I can't get them to move. It's frustrating. Man. Yeah, so right here is where the coyote lives. When the coyote comes back, it lives in here. I think it can get down into there, like, you know what I mean, like under that broken fence part. I think there's like I burrowed a den down in there, because you can see these trees are they're called Siberian elms, and they're actually considered an invasive species. They're outlawed in like 25 countries. Because as you can see, what they do is they grow out and then they just fall over. And what it did is, you can see it grew up and it fell over onto this like little outhouse and onto the fence and broke it. And it happened at the park, the dog park I was at. It happened one day. It was really windy and this really old big tree like this, it broke in half. Right where, like 30 seconds earlier, I would have been standing right under it with my dogs because it fell right on the picnic bench that I was at. And so like it's illegal to plant more of them, and that they're almost impossible to get rid of because they grow up out of their roots. So if you cut them down, their roots will just start growing up trees everywhere. An entire forest can grow up from one tree. One tree can grow an entire forest of new trees. They just grow up out of the roots. And I mean, you got to understand. A lot of people don't know this. Oh, look, there's peacocks right there, right there. There we go. I got them right here. Come here, come here. Stop doing this. Come here, come here. Peacocks right here, right here, right here, right here. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. That is just beautiful. That is amazing. We got 3 males. Oh, I wish they would do their plumage thing. I love that when they're mating and they open up their tails. Oh, it's beautiful. But look at that, 3 of them just sitting there eating. So cool. Wild peacocks, man. Never seen it anywhere but here. We have so many weird wild things around here. We're starting to spook them, so I think we're gonna move along. Come on, we're spooking them. Let's go. Let's go. That was cool. That was cool. That made this walk worth it. That was great. That was a great find. I feel really happy about that. That was really, really awesome. So yeah, right here, I tell people about this all the time because I'm not sure how many times people, I don't know who's new, who's not, who's seen this, who knows what I'm talking about. Right here, this fence right here, this is where the raccoon lives. It comes out through the fence right there, the chain fence. It comes under it, and it comes right down here, down that little trail, and it gets drinks out of here when there's water in here. There's no water right now, so the raccoon's probably like gone off somewhere else, like farther downstream, or farther down the ditch where there's like more water gathers. Like, because down at the other end that way, more water gathers, but it's not very pretty. Oh my gosh, there's peacocks again. There's like 2 males right here, right now. I'll show you. Like, I want to show people this because I think it's really crazy, and I don't think a lot of people have probably ever seen something like this. It is a caution peacock sign. Look out, Blue. It's a peacock crossing sign. Isn't that crazy? That's so cool. And that's why. Because look, they're in the road. There's peacock crossing the road right now. Look at that. Come on, let's go. Come on. Isn't that cool? That is just so cool. I don't know, man. I just find this so amazing that we have, like, and there's all these speed bumps here. But, like, yeah, there's peacocks all over the place here. Tons of them. I love it. It's so cool. Yeah, we see ya. Blue, what are you doing? Blue, seriously, what are you doing? He's walking really slow on purpose. Like, there's something's bothering him, and he's going really slow. He only goes really slow when he thinks there's he thinks we're being stalked by something, and which is the opposite. Look, there's peacocks right there. It is so cool. I love it. Look at that. Peacocks. So cool. Just so cool. I love it. I love it. Peacocks. That's so cool. And then, like, so this is also a horseback riding trail. I mean, I keep telling people, like, that I don't live in the boonies. This is the middle of Albuquerque. I live almost downtown. I live in what's called the Near North Valley, which is almost downtown. It's about a 20-minute walk to downtown from my house. But you can see we have the bike crossing sign, and we have right above it the horseback riding sign. Oh, Blue, can I see, buddy? You okay? Can I see? Can I see your foot? Let me see. Let me see. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Blue. I was trying to get it out. Are you okay? Ah, Blue, are you okay? I didn't mean to hurt you. Aw, dude. Aw, man. I don't know what happened. Like, he just freaked out all of a sudden. I felt something, and he just, like, had a fit, man. Aw, dude. Dang it. I hope he's okay. My poor Blue. Blue, are you okay, buddy? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. You had something in your foot, and I tried to get it, and you just, oh. I feel so bad now. Oh. All right. Come on. Come on. It's okay. You okay, Blue? Yeah, you're gonna be alright, buddy. I hope so. Aw, poor guy. Yeah, poor guy. Alright, here we go. I'm sorry, Blue. I hope I got it out. I hope I fixed it, whatever it was. I hope I fixed it. Because, you know what? You're not limping anymore, which is always good. Ah, dude, it went upside down for me again. Hate that. Can't tell, like, where I'm looking at when I... These dogs are just, like, I don't know what they're doing. They're pulling and going crazy. Now Blue's gonna do one of his grand gestures. No, not. You're gonna do it? Wow. Usually he does one of those big old pee kicks. He like pees on the dirt, and then he does this thing where he kicks the pee dirt everywhere. He makes a cloud of pee dirt. It's fucking horrible. He loves to do it. And I don't know, like, see, he's doing it. That's the pee dirt cloud right there. He just did one. Can we go? Can we go, you guys, please? Can we just get moving? Why are we just why are we always just standing? I don't get this, like, standing thing. Come on! I don't understand what is in the bush. They're so amazing. I can't get you to walk. Like, I gotta get you guys untangled, so we're gonna have to go down here, and we're gonna have to do a treat time again down here. So, because if I don't get you untangled, it's gonna be a mess. Come on, Blue. See, now Blue's all freaked out. He thinks that dog behind is gonna, like, now he's gonna just keep watching that dog. Like, he's so scared all the time of everything. See what I mean? He's just gonna stand there and watch that dog because he's afraid that dog's gonna come get us. Like, the dog isn't gonna come get us. Blue, it's not gonna come over here, okay? It's fine. You're okay. You're safe. It's safe. Everything's safe. I promise. I promise. I know you want to play, Roxy. I know. Roxy wants to play. Blue just doesn't know what he wants. Like, and Bowie's just practically being strangled to death. All right, come on, let's go. Come on. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I wanted to do the treat thing, but I'm not going to be able to do it now because they keep, like, every time they see somebody, like, what it really is Blue thinks that every person he sees has a treat for him because half the people he sees do have treats for him. Like, these people, I think these people coming down here, I think they are treat people, if I remember right. I'm not positive on that. Some people are, some people aren't. The treat people are really, like, the nice ones. I like the treat people. You know, they're like me. Like, oh, they're the big old horse poop, okay? No, get out of there, Roxy. See, like, girl dogs will, like, eat that. If a lady was here, she would start rolling in it. Not just eating it, but, like, rolling in it, like trying to give herself a frickin' bath in this disgusting pile of horse poop. Because girl dogs are weird like that. They're always trying to, like, roll in poop and stuff like that. And, like, I don't know. They're just so, like, weird about stuff. I don't know. So girl dogs, they're always trying to, like, pee on things and, like, morning. Come on. No, there's no treats. Well, I mean, I got treats. I'll give you a treat. If you want a treat, I'll give you one. Come here. You gotta stay over here. You gotta come over this way, though. You gotta come over here. You gotta come over here with me. You come over here with me and I'll give you a treat, okay? Alright? Okay, let's stop right here. We'll stop right here. Let's do treats, okay? Let's do treats right here, right now. Do treats. We're gonna do treats, okay? Okay? Okay, here we go. Doing treats. Treat time. Come here. Treat time. Treats. Treats. Yes, treats. I said treat time. That's what I meant. I didn't say treat time for no reason. I said treat time because I meant I'm giving out treats. Okay, so what do we got? What can I find? Oh, no, don't step on my phone. Come on, dudes. Come on, man. Don't break my phone. It's the only thing I got. Like, I don't have a lot in this world, and I can't afford more. So just don't break my stuff, please. Okay, there's one for you. Hey, there. No, that's for you. And this is one for Blue. That one's for Blue. Okay, there you go. There you go. That's it. That's it for now. For now, that's it. For now. For now, that's it. Okay. Okay. Now this way. No, this way. This way. This is the way we go now. This way. This way. Here we go. This is the way we go. Yeah, this is the way we go for now. And hopefully we don't run into anybody else, because I do not want to run into anyone right now. I am tired of running into people and having to like worry about masks and fucking making sure my dog is on a leash and that it doesn't get too close to their dog. And like, you know, I've told this story before, but I'm gonna tell it again. I actually saw this thing online where it was one of these okay, so there's like all these different come on, there's all these different places that will sell you a supposed license for a disabled dog, you know, for a care dog, you know, like dogs for disabled people. And like the really like bad fraudulent ones are the ones like, there's this one that I found. They're actually selling masks for dogs, surgical masks for dogs, because they're telling people on their website that dogs, not only can they get COVID-19, but they can transmit the same COVID-19 that affects dogs. It affects humans. So dogs can pass COVID-19, coronavirus, you know, SARS-2, from dogs to humans. And so you need to get these $30 surgical masks from them, because if you don't, you risk getting fucking coronavirus, and your dog risks getting coronavirus just by going on a walk outside. Like, I mean, the insanity of this is just, it's mind-blowing, because not only is it non-transmittable between dogs and people, but you can't you couldn't, like, okay, like the only time a dog ever came up as testing positive was because its owner was positive, and it had licked its owner like right before, because they do a swab test. And so they did a swab test on the dog. So the dog came up positive for coronavirus because it had been in contact with its owner, like, you know, right before that, and its owner had coronavirus. You know, which it spreads by. It spreads through phlegm. So SARS-2 is a variation of the common cold. It's like just a super cold, so the SARS-2 virus, coronavirus, whatever you want to call it, is no, this way, come on, this way, go this way, Bowie! Oh, that dumb little dog. He could not listen, could he? All right, well, now I got to grab all the other ones. All right, come here. Now I got to grab the other dogs, because I can't have them going across the bridge and following him down to the frickin' down the other side of the it goes, because I don't, there's a, like I said, there's down in the other side, if you go down there, there's an exit out onto the street, but there is also on the other side, there's a den that I know that a female uses as a warren for to have pups, and I don't want, because I've seen the female many times. I mean, you'll see if you'll see her if she's back this year for sure. Like I'm just always careful, because little dogs like that are the ones that get taken. He's an idiot for being over there by himself like that. If a female coyote comes along, he's dinner. That's it. He's done. I'll never see him again. But yeah, you'll actually see her. She runs from over behind the apartments that are next to my house. Morning. So the apartments next to my house, back behind there is where all these homeless people live, and so there's a whole bunch of. If you go down that trail, you know that driveway right next to the apartments. I don't know. I'll show everybody what I'm talking about. But so okay, here we go. I'll go down and show everybody like the way that the female comes, because it hunts the cats. Or the raccoons, or whatever, you know. There's a lot of jackrabbits down there. There's normal rabbits and jackrabbits here. You can tell the difference because the jackrabbits have longer legs in the back. They have really long hind legs, whereas normal rabbits don't. They got so bad. Back during the Great Depression, that they would just round them up and kill them, like slaughter them all, as many as they could round up, and they would do it like because they were starving, and so anytime any crops would start to grow, these jackrabbits would show up, and they would eat. They would eat everything. They would eat everything that was like, you know, that the people were growing. They would just devour it like locusts. They were coming in swarms like locusts. It was so bad, and they couldn't get anything. They were having a really hard time to get anything to grow, because what they had done was they destroyed the natural order of things. They dug up. So the Great Plains were held together by huge, by this huge like mesh of grass roots. So all these grass roots basically held together the Great Plains, and what these farmers did, they were told to do this by the government. It was this great big push. I mean, after they, encouraged everyone to kill all the bison, they were paying people to kill all the bison, which was the natural food source of all the natives, of all the indigenous people that lived there. So basically, they starved them out and forced them to walk this way, out here, which is where like everything outside of the city is all reservations, or as we call them, pueblos. This is where we have the greatest amount. We have 300,000 indigenous people here. That's the most in the country, and everything outside of the city is just. It's total poverty. There's like just dogs, like packs of dogs that roam around, and they've actually killed people because they're starving. There's just like it's bad when you go outside. There's not really anything out there, and it's weird because everywhere sells beer, like. Subway sells beer. I went to what I thought was a a state park. It wasn't a state park. It was a park that looked like a state park. They sold beer there at like what would be considered a ranger station. Like they had a guy there who was basically his job was to be the ranger, but he also sold beer. And like everywhere sells beer outside of Albuquerque, and they sell it all the time. I mean, there's no rules about like when you can and can't sell it, and you know, things stay open all the time. And I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. There's casinos out there. There's a lot of casinos out there. So yeah, here, let me show you. I'll show you. I'll go the exact way that the coyote goes. I'll show you where the coyote den is. Even I'll go up here and I'll show it so that people can get an idea of places that coyotes go and have set up homes here where I live. So that way I can show you better, like when they're around, I can get better shots of them. So, okay, this is the other way in to the path. This actually goes like all the way. If I follow this, it goes right back down to that gate that I just went out. But on the other side, back down here, this is where there's a coyote den. It lives on the other side, back behind that wall. I'm pretty sure because down here is where they can get water and stuff, and they can probably catch some food around here. But basically what they do is, I think they live back here. So they go down and they jump across and go back this way. I've seen them do it. I've seen the female do it a ton of times. That's why I keep the dogs out of here, because if they get caught back in here with the female, the Blue and the big dog would be all right, but Bowie would probably get picked off because she would circle until she got the chance to grab him. Just the way they hunt. And so what she does is, I'll show you exactly the way she comes. Okay, let's go. So she comes across the street right here. Usually this goes in reverse order. It's when I'm going. Usually I see her when I'm going to take the dogs down to the walk. Is when I see her. So she comes down this hill right here, and I love this mural. It's beautiful. They change it. People come and they defame it. They deface it. You know, they write crappy gang shit on it and stuff like that. You know, like just tag it and stuff like that and destroy it. I think it's beautiful artwork. But she runs on the other side of the bank over here. There's a ditch up there, and she runs along that the whole way. So she'll run right next to me. Like you'll see. I'll start filming a little. I'm not filming. I'll start streaming a little bit earlier when the coyotes start coming around again, so that I can show you. And when they're in the backyard, I'll get that too. They'll sit right out beside my back window. It's really crazy, because they're hunting either the cats or the birds. They don't care which. It's usually ones that are sick. It's because it's usually just one, and you can tell that usually they're real mangy. Like half their fur is gone. They don't look. I mean, they look really bad. They look like they're in really bad shape, you know. And basically, they've been kicked out of their. They don't have a group anymore. They've been kicked out of their group because they're basically just a hindrance to the group. You know, the dogs can smell sick. I didn't know why Bowie kept smelling Lady's leg, and now I get it. He could smell the cancer before I could see it. Before I could see any bit of it, he could smell the cancer. I thought he was just trying to, get up her cooch, because he's a boy, and I just assumed that, he probably we got him from the pound, and I figured he probably just got neutered, and so so the coyote comes down right alongside this wall right here, all the way down that way from back there, because if you go back down this trail, walk down to the end of it, there's homeless camps, and there's a field full of feral cats, and there's sometimes there's tents in there where people grow their not grow, but where people live. They have campfires back there. They live back there. If you go back down there and you take a left, you'll come to a whole row of it's a little tent city. And I used to walk my dogs through there years ago, but ever since the homeless population got kicked out of downtown and they've moved over here, the whole place is just full of broken bottles and needles and shit. I mean, literally human shit everywhere, because they just don't have anywhere else to go, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of times people won't let them into their places to go to the bathroom because a lot of times they've been kicked out of everywhere for stealing. Like, and then McDonald's will want you to buy something to use the bathroom, because basically they're charging a fee for you to go shoot up in the bathroom. So a lot of the bathrooms around here you'll find have needle things, those needle disposing places, and they're full. I mean, all the time. They're always full. But yeah, downtown's the same way. The coffee shops, a lot of times they charge for you to come in, just because they know that, like, you just want to come in and get high. So you buy a cup of coffee, it's $2. Go to the bathroom, fix, and then you can sit in there and warm up and just kind of nod out for a while. You'll see a lot of, like, early in the morning. See, when I was going to school, that was when I first started noticing it. These people who would come in the back door and they would go into the bathroom, because the bathroom was right by the back door, and they would come, and then they would just, like, leave right out the back door again. And you'd go in there and you'd find their paraphernalia. They'd leave behind, like, empty heroin wrappers, and or needles or needle caps, or cookers, that kind of stuff. Come on, let's go. I don't know that dog. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, you just find all that kind of, and so they started locking the back door during certain hours, and they set up camera systems and stuff, trying to get people to pay, basically. If they, in San Francisco, it's everywhere you go, like, it's you either have to get a token to go, like, if you want to use the restroom in any business, you want to use the restroom, you have to either have a token that you get when you buy your food. They give you a restroom token, and there's a security guard that sits outside the restroom, and you get 5 minutes. That's all you get. You get 5 minutes, like. Or some places it's 10, but I mean most places there's a time limit of 5 minutes is all you get, and come on, let's go. And so and then the security guard, if you don't come out within a certain amount of time, he'll just use his key and come in, and whatever you're doing, he just kicks your ass out. If you're in the middle of smoking crack or fixing your dope or whatever it is, too bad, you're done, man. You didn't do it fast enough. Now, the other way you can get into the bathroom is you can pay. You either get the token for buying food, or you have to pay. It was 25 cents at the time when I was living there. It's probably 50 cents now, or maybe more. But they also have these things called the space toilets, which were these free self-cleaning public restrooms, and there would be lines lines outside of them, like, you know, because it was a place where everybody got I think it was 20 minutes before the door would automatically open on its own, and they would kick you out. Like, the door would just open, and like it would start cleaning. You know what I mean? Like, it would go into like the door would open so that you could get out. If you didn't leave, it would go into self-cleaning mode, and it would start like shooting water. Like, the toilet seat would go up, and it would start shooting water at you, and like it was like, and so people like would sometimes people would go in like 3 at a time. There's enough room in there for 3 people to, if they all like, you know, to have their own little space to get high. You know, people, I mean, but I mean, there'd be like literally like lines 24 hours a day outside these things, of people just waiting to go in there to go and do drugs. And you know, they had this, you know, they had really good needle exchange there. It's needle exchange everywhere, so it was really easy to get needles for people. They had places to dispense of your needles all over the place. So there wasn't like, it wasn't like here where like here there's needles everywhere and people reuse needles. There's like everybody here, like there's like there's statistics on it are incredible. The hepatitis C, not AIDS, but hepatitis C is an epidemic here. It's insane, because people can't get needles. They don't want to buy them. A lot of times Walgreens won't sell them to you if you don't have some sort of proof that you have diabetes, even though that's illegal. They're not allowed to not sell to you just because they don't like you or your lifestyle. You know, I used to work for a needle exchange in Madison, Wisconsin. That's why I know like a lot about this stuff and why I care about it so much, because I've seen what can happen. Because, okay, people say, oh, well, needle exchange is just encouraged, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? Here's the thing. Okay, so let's say somebody, you know, gets addicted, and they instead of using dirty needles and getting infected with some disease, and then spreading it onto their loved ones unknowingly later on, what it does is it allows the person to get into rehab and come out without diseases and start a new life, fresh and clean, without diseases, without, you know, those health problems that would happen otherwise. Because just because somebody is a drug addict at a certain point in their life doesn't mean they're going to be a drug addict forever. I mean, I got heavily addicted. Dude, I mean, I was in the hospital on a morphine drip for fucking, you know, the morphine button. I was on that for 4 months, man. Like, like, you know, it happens. Like, because you know, like, I was on life support for an entire month. They just had morphine flowing into me all the time. You know, they were filling me full of fucking benzos because they didn't want me to remember. Like, I mean, I was basically fed the date rape drug and morphine like 24/7 for about a month. And then after that, they switched it down to just morphine, and then they switched me down to you know, pills and stuff. But I mean, I ended up getting, you know, they didn't stop giving me pills though, and you know, and I stayed addicted. You know, that's what happens. That's what happens when you give somebody who goes through like the kind of shit I've been through, unlimited access to opiates. You know, they get addicted. You know, I mean, luckily I've been able to, you know, turn my life around. You know, go back to school and do all that kind of stuff. But you know, I mean, my life, I've got stories, man. You know, I've lived rough, man. I've lived a rough life. Um, so, but so I've lived a rough life, and now I'm living a much better life, and so I can